Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show how to build an effective website with a WordPress plugin called Elementor. Now, when you're going to edit your page, when you open it in WordPress, there will be a blue button that says Edit with Elementor. When we press on that button, it'll open up the Elementor editing page. Now here we see the Elementor page, and the Elementor bar is on the left hand side, and in the middle of your page you'll see two buttons which you can select from: Add New Section or Add Template. Now Elementor has got pre-built templates that when you click on Add Template that you can choose from if you'd like to insert a full page, for example a home page or an About Us page. For now, we're going to use the Add New Section button to build our own page. So let's say, for an example, we'd like to include testimonies for our website. Then we can click on Add New Section, and here we'll open up a bunch of selected types of blocks that you can choose from, layouts that you can choose from that you like. So for now, we're going to choose the single block, and over here is your little block. So let's say we'd like to put in a heading. We simply click on our heading block over here, we click it, and we drag it into our block. And here it says this is a heading element, and over here we are going to edit it on the side. And we're going to say testimonies for our site, just as an example. And if you'd like to link this heading to another alternative link, you can insert it here. You can edit the size if you like. You can select which HTML tag you'd like, and you can also align it if you'd like it in the center, or to the right, or justify it. But for now we're going to leave it to the left. Then we can click Save. And now we're going to add a new section over here, and now we're going to add a double block. So over here, if we click in the block, I'd like to add an image over here, and there it says choose your image. So when I go to the side, I click on the image link, and I can select my files which I would like to upload. So let's say, for an example, this is a test image. Let's go sample pictures. And we click on Insert Media. So there's our picture which appears. Now let's say, for an example, I'd like to put some text in here in the blocks next to it. Then I can click on the text editor, click on it, and drag it into this block. And then over here on the left we can edit that text and say, hello, this is a text block. Now, if you'd like to copy this layout over here, at the top you'll see there's a little blue bar. Here you can duplicate section, so you can click that and an automatic duplicate will appear. Here you can click the save section, or if you'd like to delete it, you can click the X and it will be deleted. If, for an example, you have two sections and you would like to swap these two around to have the text on the left, you can simply click on this button over here and drag it to the left, and it's turned around. And let's say I'd like to swap these two blocks. I can go to the top here and click this, the edit section, keep it clicked in, and swap it around. Great. So now, let's say for an example, I go back, I add a new section, and I'd like a new title for this section of my page. So let's say for an example, this section is called Policies. And I would like different sections of policies on my policy page for my website. And I'd like to put in another type of heading, but this time I'd like to make it a bit smaller. So I'm going to do an H3 HTML tag. And let's say over here I call it privacy policy. And so here I'd like to put in a new section, and I'd like to put 3 blocks in, and over here I'd like to put text, and say for an example, your privacy is vitally important to us. And over here I'd like to put a video in. So over here I can put my YouTube link in here, and there will be my video that can be played. And you can either choose from YouTube or Vimeo. So there's my YouTube video over there. And over here, if I click on this block and I would like to include another image, then I can simply drag it over, and there's my image that I can select again. Alright, now one of the great things about Elementor is that you can really play around and create exciting things. For an example, if you select this block, and on your left you've got the layout, style, which you can choose from, and there's a block that's called advanced. Now in the advanced block there's a section called entrance animation, and currently set to none. However, if I'd like to jazz the page up a little and I'd like to say fade in right, you can see the animation entering. And let's say for example I'd like to fade in down, and there's the animation again. So that adds a little bit of personality or pizzazz to your page, that it looks a little bit more fun and professional at the same time. Alright, so let's go again and say add new section, and I'd like to add another block here, and I'd like to add a button to my page. And over here you can say it says click me, which I can edit over here on the left, and I can say for example contact us. And at the top here we can select if it's an information button, if it's a success button, if it's a warning button, or if it's a danger button. So let's make this an information button. We can put our contact page over here. And we can align it in the center. We can also select our size of button, and we can choose an icon if we like, which I'm going to not select at the moment. And then the text style, we can go to style, we can put our typography on, we can choose what type of font we want under family font. Let's say I would like a lobster, and I would like the text color to be white. There we go. Alright, so now we can click on the save button at the bottom, and we're going to click on the exit button where it gives you 2 options, and we're going to say view page. So here is our page that we've created. Here we can see our testimonies and our blocks. And here we see the animation also that came in. And then over here is the link of our Contact Us button. Alright, so now what we can do is we can close this page at the top. And very important, when we go click back and we go to dashboard, it's going to take us back to the WordPress dashboard. And very important, we have to click on this blue update button. Otherwise, our changes will not be saved. Alright, so now it's updated. We can go back to view page. And there's our page. Fantastic. Thank you so much.